The Warning's got a new album out, and it's about time I dissected it track by track. Today, we are kicking it off with Revenant. So sit back, relax, do whatever you have to do to get comfortable, because it's time for another installment of Zirra Reacts.
It's showtime.
What's going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and welcome to the first episode of Zirra Reacts. It's the first reaction video I've done since rebranding, I think, but we're going to do things differently moving forward, so I'm very excited about that, and you should be too. Before we turn our attention to Revenant, though, I want to take the time to apologise for such a gap between reaction videos and explain to you guys what has been happening. So the last reaction video I did, I uploaded and didn't really take off as well as my other Warning reactions have, because UMG slapped not only a copyright on it, but gave me a worldwide ban as well. It's not the first time this has happened. They gave me a worldwide ban when I did my dual collab with Psycho Nation with the Mayday EP, and both times that worldwide ban has gone down, after filing a dispute under fair use, UMG waited for the 30-day time at a time out and not react or reflect on anything that I had sent to them, meaning the content just laid dormant and pushed to the side, so when it actually did go public, you guys didn't get to see it. It's unfortunate it's happened, but if you want to check that video out, I will pin it in the comments down below. I would appreciate it a lot if you did go check it out. Not the first time UMG has done this to me. It's not going to be the last. Nearly all of my Warning videos get copyright claimed by UMG, stopping monetization or trying to shut my video down. I know Psycho Nation has dealt with the worldwide bans and the demonetization as well. I don't understand why we're getting slapped with it when so many other content creators are able to make reaction videos willy-nilly and get them straight out and not have to deal with any of this shit. And it goes down, I feel, to the problem that YouTube has, that a lot of the bigger YouTubers are now addressing after Corey Kenshin called YouTube out on being either racist or playing favorites. And since then, Markiplier has come forward, Jacksepticeye has come forward, and 8-Bit Ryan, all the other big YouTubers are coming out starting to acknowledge the fact that this is a problem. And I really hate the fact that I'm trying to make content for you guys at home and some bastards behind a computer screen are trying to shut me down. But with that out of the way, it's time to focus on what we are here for. That's a reaction video, and that is for our girls from The Warning. The name of the album is Error, and we have heard some tracks from this particular album before. Some tracks earlier from the EP and some earlier stuff that they've done have made it onto this album, so we won't react to that because we've reacted to some of that already. This reaction series is going to be about the tracks that we haven't heard yet, and I have made sure, up until this point in time, I have not listened to this album because I want my first impressions and experiences to be shared with you guys at home like we always do. The only thing I know about this song is that it's Pal that does the lead vocals. You all know, if you've been here before, I'm one of the biggest, I'm actually not one of the biggest, I'm the biggest Pal fanboy out there, and you can feel free to challenge me. No one's going to live up to that moniker, but she's leading the vocals, and if you've checked out my Warning reactions before, you would know that I love when Pal takes center stage. But not only that, I love when the Warning mix up the formula a little bit. They have other people do different things. They have Pal like coming out and singing, or we hear a little bit of piano, or we hear Danny bust out an acoustic, or we only have, Danny on the guitar and Ale on the bass, and we don't have any drums. We've got a more somber kind of thing. They're really good at chopping and changing their sound while staying extremely consistent, so I am keen to check this out. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're comfortable. Let's check out Revenant. They're going acoustic, and I'm digging it.
Dear boy, tell me where you're running off to now, boy. Who will be the one to break your fall, start hiding now, boy. 'Cause it's about time that they hunt you down, boy. Say goodbye to all the others. Call the close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song.
This is beautiful. They've got God-given talent, these girls, all three of them.
Dear boy, can you tell me who will hold the blame now? Where will our fingers point if not at you now? Dear boy, tell the wolves you're finally coming home now. Do what you were best at, burn it all down. Say goodbye to all the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the tide of our cruel mistress keeping time. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the tide of our cruel mistress keeping time. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song.
Wow. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot to dissect. Allow me to remove the headphones. So, I said prior to that song that the girls have a way of manipulating instrumentals and vocals where they can add something, take something away, and it still is incredibly impactful. Just the pared back, bass and acoustic, no drums in the background, Pow's voice, so angelic and so Revenant, ironically, just, when you pair back instrumentals and you let vocals shine like that, it just feels otherworldly, and I closed my eyes and it took me to a different place. I had goosebumps throughout that entire song that I listened to just then, and I think this is going to be right up there as one of those songs that I really need to see these girls play live, because, when you go to a live performance to see a band, they can do their really, uplifting and big gutsy kind of performances and like their power ballads and whatever the case may be, but I really appreciate acoustic performances live, and something stripped back like that was, and showing a lot of vulnerability, I feel like it did, would be something that I think the crowd would really absorb from a live performance. And I'm just really hoping that I get the chance to see these girls live at all, because this just continues their solid run of what I've said about these girls from the beginning. Whatever they touch comes out absolutely golden. They've got the Midas touch when it comes to music, they really do. Something a little bit different that I've never done before, we're going to reflect on the lyrics and try to see if we can pick apart what this is about, because obviously I've gone into this completely blind. But looking at the lyrics here, you know, saying things like, find me someone to blame, find me somewhere to aim, and I don't know no right or wrong, a melody without a song. When you look at things like, dear boy, tell me where you're running off to now, boy, who will be the one to break your fall? Forget all closure and start hiding now, because it's about time that they hunt you down. It almost feels like a female protagonist singing her heart out, like she's a heartbroken woman. This man's done wrong to her, but he's constantly the one pointing the finger at her, saying she's the one that's causing all the trouble. And I feel that is the case, because we get some lyrics like, can you tell me who to blame? Where will our fingers point if not at you now? Tell the wolves you're finally coming home. Do what you're best at, burn it all down. So that's telling me that, you know, a wolf in sheep's clothing is the cliche that I kind of, you know, the metaphor that I'm picking up on. Burning it all down is what they're being best at, so maybe they've got a destructive personality. But then when I look at things like wash your hands and wash your feet, walk on water, it's kind of like, while they're walking away from this relationship, they're kind of washing their hands clean and walking away with a feeling of like they're angelic, or they're like, they're godlike, because obviously Jesus with the washing of the hands, washing on the feet, walking on water. So it's almost like a person with a destructive attitude blaming, you know, this female protagonist for everything, and then walking away while they're the one that has the destructive personality, but they're walking away with like a higher kind of egotistical view on themselves of being untouchable, godly. You know, that's what I'm picking up on. I could be completely wrong, but it's always good to look at lyrics, and when people can interpret them in their own special way and make certain, you know, certain meanings and connect to a song in a certain way, I feel that that's really good. And even if I'm missing the mark, my interpretation is this, and I feel drawn in based on that interpretation. I could be drawn in even more off of another one, but I'm really drawn in with these lyrics. And then again, if it is the case of a female protagonist kind of bearing all, and, you know, explaining about what the harrowing story that they've been through, stripping that back with an acoustic performance, it just pairs really well with the storytelling that has been done. And storytelling is something that The Warning do exceptionally well when it comes to their music. Correct me if I'm wrong about my interpretation of this, but I can't help but feel that's what it is. Like, you can't erase what has been done. You can forgive, you can move on, but we can't escape the tide of our cruel mistress keeping time. So it's like, you know, you've done all this bad, you can't take it away, but I can forgive you, I can move on from it, but, you know, the test of time is still always going to hold what you've done in place. That's just my interpretation. As I said, if you've got a different interpretation, if I'm missing the mark completely, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But this song was so good. I enjoyed it so much. If what we just heard is a precursor to what the newest songs are going to be like, I'm incredibly excited to start picking this album apart. As I said, we've already heard Disciple, we've already heard Choke, we've listened to Animosity, we've listened to Evolve, we've listened to Error, we've listened to We've listened to Martirio, and now we have listened to Revenant. And, you know, all those songs pack punches in their own special way, but a lot of them are more of their ballsier, gutsier kind of stuff. So it's good to see some acoustic work sneaking in, and I'm hoping we get to hear more acoustic work throughout this album. That's it for this video. I'm really looking forward to changing the formula on how I do my reactions from now on. We're obviously looking at lyrics now, trying to decipher meanings. We might look at the instrumental breakdowns a little bit more in depth moving forward as well. If this is stuff you like to see me do, please comment and let me know, because I feel fleshing out the songs a little bit more will help us appreciate the song a lot more. That's just my feeling, and I hope you guys feel the same way. If you do, and if you do like what I'm doing, I would appreciate it a lot if you hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it a lot if you hit that subscribe button as well. Don't forget, I am a gaming channel too, so if you want to check out some gameplays and support myself on other videos that I do, feel free to go check out the catalogue of videos I've got. They're sprawled out everywhere on the channel, ranging from different genres, different consoles, so feel free to have a deep dive and have a little bit of a pervy perv. But make sure, if you're here for my content, to make sure you've got that notification bell down there activated, so then when a brand new video comes out, you guys get a little ring-a-ding-ding to let you know it's gone down. And don't forget, down in the comments below, I will be pinning a comment for my reaction of Error, so if you want to go check that out, I would have, hugely appreciate it if you did. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.